This traffic stop that happened weeks ago in Philly is sparking national outrage and cries for justice as local surveillance camera footage shows 27-year-old Eddie Irizarry turn into this parking spot on the side of the road as a police cruiser pulls up next to him. Officer Mark Dial fulfilled his threat, shooting Irizarry 6 times while continuing to shout at him to put his hands up and surrender despite him needing immediate medical attention. Dial was asserting he acted in self-defense, going so far as to initially claim that Irizarry was outside of his vehicle and lunged towards Officer Dial with a firearm, thus prompting him to shoot. This was easily proven false, not only from the security footage of the shooting, but the body cam footage from both officers involved. The second officer's body cam shows Officer Dial approach the driver from a different angle that provides even more evidence to contradict the original story put out by the police.
Get your hand up there right now! Mark, hold on. Mark, stop. Police discharge. We have 1 male shot. My half is scooping that male now. I have the scene. I got a crowd forming. I'm going to need people to start backing up. Yeah, get all them out of you.
Dial would rush Irizarry to the hospital, but that would not be enough, as Eddie would pass away from the wounds from Dial's firearm. Philly Police Commissioner Danielle Outlaw later corrected the official record to reflect the reality that the officers clearly tried to manipulate the facts surrounding Irizarry's death to distort public opinion and cover for themselves before the public could get the full story. There was no firearm in the car. There's no evidence to suggest Irizarry was armed with any weapon at the time he was shot. Commissioner Outlaw said that Officer Dial was set to lose his job following his actions, not for shooting Irizarry, but rather for his failure to cooperate with the department's investigation. Dial's lawyer even had the audacity to claim that Dial was retreating as he began shooting Irizarry, not only distorting the video evidence, but justifying Dial's actions through the false talking point that being a cop is dangerous because violent crime is on the rise, which also works to play into the racialized rhetoric behind the public's perception of crime in cities. And as you may have expected, Dial was initially facing a murder charge for shooting Irizarry to death, among a slew of other charges, however.
A judge dismissing all charges against a police officer who fatally shot a driver during a traffic stop.
Gun, machine gun, he fired. Like I said, it's heartbreaking, it's a tragedy, but not a crime.
The judge dismissing all charges despite police initially claiming Irizarry was shot outside his car after he, quote, lunged at police, changing their story after the videos clearly showed Irizarry never left his vehicle.
You heard that correctly. All charges were dropped by municipal judge Wendy Pugh, citing a lack of evidence to charge Officer Dial. The DA's office is already planning on filing an appeal. Irizarry's family was obviously incensed by the decision, pointing to the wealth of evidence that supports charging Dial, while pointing out one of the cornerstones of policing in America, being given the ability to end someone's life while having the institutional backing to legally get away with it.